11 at the half. So this one's going to be a tight one. So welcome to Livorno. Wherever you're joining us from, Italy in the blue uniform. We'll get a first look at it. Mannion outside. They'll look to hit the second side. Pisu comes off the ball screen. Nice lift. Looks inside. Great execution. Foul on the play. They switched the Ukraine defense and found themselves in a really bad situation. Busnok picks up the personal. Tessitore can't complete the first free throw. Averaging around 15 minutes and 8 points a game in the 6 games he has played in these World Cup qualifiers. Comes up empty from the free throw line. Sidorov. Stovey will go to the block. They'll try and change the angle, but Stovey doesn't ask for it. Now shoots the baseline and doesn't get a look. Uzniuk. Quick release on the 3 is no good. Defensive rebound. Owned by Rashini. Tori needs a pass, finds a pass. Mannion looks to go baseline. Closeout was solid. Pisu takes the ball screen. Mannion thinks about it, gets to the middle, far side of the ring, goes up and draws contact and will have to earn it on the free throw line. Bogey picks up the personal. Mannion knocks down the first of the free throws. Opens the account for the Italians. Great crowd. Sold out. The chance to see your national team in competitive games on home soil. It's no bigger draw. Rusnuk gets it into the half court. Sidorov in the lane, little floater for 2, doesn't get the drop. Pistolby can't collect it. Well, Leccardo Moraschini led the break, but a little tentative, a little nervous. The Italians, first possessions of this game, got to work their way into it, regardless of the fact that they've already qualified. Always trying to win at home in Europe. Can add the pressure. Sidorov looks inside. Stovey's double team. He can't get that. Mannion will look to push. Breaks the defense down. Will kick and they'll turn it over again. So back-to-back turnovers where they have advantage at Italy. Rusnuk. And Sidorov into the half court. Got a whistle on the play. I think there was just some sort of item that was close to the baseline from the floor wiper. Stovey is the release. Oh, the cut was there. Haran. The Derma. Haran, who really has put in shift after shift in that 4 spot for the Ukraine. Far side of the ring penetration is no good. Battle on the glass, comes down with it. Numbers down the floor for the Ukraine. Rusnuk goes up for 2. Rusnuk just ripped it and ran. Mannion moves it on. Pesu never really got himself set for the three. Just tentative, let's put it that way. Uzniuk. Stovey outside, hands it off. Sidorov stops, pops the three, is good. Always a dangerous opponent, Ukraine. Have plenty of options from beyond the three-point line. Sidorov being one of them. Mannion steps back for three to answer and does. Well, if his team is a little bit hesitant, Nico Mannion is never hesitant. Knocks down the three. We're tied at 5. Ball's knocked away. Little foot violation. The ball will go to the Ukraine. Stovey again is the release. Haran looks to post. They don't go there. Uzniuk. Looks like he's feeling the penetration off the glass. Haran on the offensive glass is fouled. He'll have to go to the free throw line. Leachy can't understand the call. Let's take a look. With Dermahalam on the free throw line. Doing nice things at Oliar Betis in the ACB. Had 10 points in the loss to Italy in August. One for 2 from the line. Defensive rebound is pulled in by Morishkini. Tessitore with a right hand, doesn't get the drop, will have to earn it on the free throw line. Gets all the way to the far side of the ring, draws the contact on Pestovi, doesn't get the drop, will have to get them from the free throw line. Pozeko loves it. 2 trips to the free throw line in the first 4 minutes of the game is always a good sign for your big. Chance to re-establish Italy's lead. Makes the first. But 1 for 2 and we're tied at 6. Sidorov has it. Nice matchup, him and Mannion. Takes the ball screen. Mannion goes under the screen, held on once. Mannion can't help because Sidorov will just take the open look. Haran can't get the short jump hook to go. The spacing was good for the Ukraine. Satori goes off the glass. Too much body to go through. Sidorov leads the break. Pestovi wants in the block. They don't give him a look. Pestovi, mid-range 2 is short. Haran just outworks everybody on the glass. Comes down with an offensive rebound. Will step off the block to put Uzniuk. Gets to the lane. Pestovi, foul line. Jump shot is good. Wow, your World Cup future hangs in the balance. You need everybody to come to play. Pesu goes upstairs with a lob, inside out. Got to shoot the basketball, or Mannion will. Gets there, goes into the lane. Tessitore with a flush for 2. Tessitore. Mannion just created, he always wanted to pass. Passed up a couple of good looks. Sidorov the other way. Pestovi's on the glass, he'll go to the free throw line. You've got to like the way Ukraine have started the game. Under control. but really competing on the glass. Artem Pestovi, still in the ACB, now with Murcia. Makes the second. Baliga has checked in. Baliga on the pick and pop, not looking to shoot it. Mannion gets to the foul line, goes upstairs to Baliga. Couldn't grow enough. Pestovi runs the floor, and he wasn't really expecting the pass. Not on the foul line anyway. Three is good. Alici with his feet set, strokes it on the end of the break. Gave the little ball fake. Pestovi getting touches. So Mannion just picked his pocket. Goes off the glass for two is good. But Gatskis has seen enough. He'll take the timeout. And after a hesitant start, Italy beginning to pick it up defensively. And Nico Mannion has been the catalyst for this first quarter start. Seven points personal for Mannion.
Играешь с Артемом, агрессивно смотрите ситуацию. И потом с тобой постарайся сразу, если получил, с этого нападать. Не думай. Когда мы тормозим, им хорошо. Стараемся обострять.
Well, Coach Gatskis calm about what he wanted to say. Heron and Pestovi, they just need to get touches when they can score. Deep catches and let them establish position. Yusuf Sanon checks in. And Sanon can be instant. Not always works out how you would like it, but he's going to be very aggressive. Baliga just moved Pestovi, created space for the rebound. Doesn't have to be big if you can do that. Mannion pulls the trigger for three, is fouled, and will go to the free throw line. Foul in the jump shooter. That cardinal sin. Morishkini steps out. Vlacadoli checks in. That's the hometown roll. Three from three from the line. And Italy open out the 7-point advantage. Charging foul, Lici stepped in. Sanon just had to be a little bit more under control. It created the opportunity for the open look because Lici had stepped off. Agatskas doesn't agree with the charging call. .308 to go in the first. And what was a little bit of a hesitant start by Italy. They've worked their way through that. Lead this one 16-9. Ukraine are going to have to work their way in. Not enough inside touches. They have the weapons on the inside. They just need to be a little bit more patient. Pisu. It's Italy into the half court. And Romanian, it's a nice combination. Liga hands it off. Dori goes inside. Baliga, the double team comes. I'm not really sure why they want to double team Baliga in the post, because Mannion's wide open. Great ball movement and recognition. And Nico Mannion goes to 10 points personal in this first quarter. 10 out of the 19 points for the Bologna guard. The ball will stay with Ukraine. Sorry, make that 13 points. World side checks in. Thomas World side. The Baresi forward. Great work on the glass. It's tremendous rebounding effort. Vojinovic comes down the floor, works himself on the glass, gets the two. Needed to tick them over. The double team comes, this time successful. Wide open in the corner for three. Count it. Lukasov gets his feet set, just knocks it down. There's the double team. Sanyu. Replay of that last play. Three shirts in the keyway trying to defend the ball, leaving a wide open shooter. 19-14, Ukraine are a dangerous opponent. Manu will advance the basketball. Another turnover, and there's a foul on Mannion as he tried to recover it. Ron just read the passing lane. Third team foul for Italy. Sanon. That's going to be an offensive foul. Heron again was not happy with that one. Right in front of the official though. Lukashov and Heron just mistimed things. Nicole Mannion will advance the basketball. You feel like you want to say Italy are in control, but definitely not. It's definitely not control yet. Well, Detton's side was open, just couldn't knock it down. Good shot. Sanon gets the Ukraine into the half court. Steps back, top two is good, and he really is instant. Doesn't see a shot he doesn't like, and Ukraine cut it to a three-point advantage. Kadori goes to the far side of the ring off the glass. He's blocked. Heron was just too big. Sanon, nice pass. And that's how to run the break. Tremendous execution down the floor. And Bobrov, who has great size at the forward slot, 2 meters 2, really does, and is long. And that's another foul on the jump shooter. Heron is going to pick up his second foul. Ukraine in the bonus, so in the penalty, so Italy will shoot throws. Mannion already on 13 points in this first quarter, chance to get to 15 out of what would be 21. In fact, make that 16 he can get 2 out of 22, as he was fouled in the act of a three-point shot. Nicole Mannion, 16 first quarter points. Out of Italy's 22, he has literally been single-handedly carrying that offense. Sano. Extra pass, wide open, feet set for three is good, and Bojanovic stroked the deep three, closes it back to a one-point game. There's another whistle on the play, and the Ukraine again found another in the active shooting. Pissu gets there, late foul contact. No idea why people are getting a little disappointed by the call. Ukraine weathered that little early storm right in this. Don't forget, they have to win to have any hope of qualifying for the World Cup. Pissu misses the first. Italy already on that plane. Even though the qualifier have a big game this window to look forward to with Spain. Sanon, can't believe he didn't shoot it, and that'll do it for the end of the first quarter. Nervous start by both teams. Italy got themselves going, led by as many as 7, but the Ukraine dragged them back, and Italy have the 23-21 lead at the end of the first quarter. Italy with 40 and 60%, 56 and 43 to Ukraine. Both teams shooting the basketball really well. Full team trips to the free throw line for Italy is always a good stat. Let's take a look at the best plays in that first quarter. And as you'd expect, Buzniuk got going early. No surprises on this Ukraine team. Sidorov shoots the ball really well. No surprises that Mannion has the confidence to carry his team when everyone else around him is a bit tentative. He has 15 points in the quarter. It's been exceptional. Well, both teams shoot the ball really well, so this could get high scoring, definitely. Both teams want to run. If you want to find out the details of what's available live stream wise, what highlights there are, download the Courtside 1891 app. Everything you'd ever think you might need will be there. Ukraine. Oh, deep three is short. Just settled for it, really, did Sidorov. Going the other way, though. No second invitation required. Visconti can shoot the basketball. Little push by Sonon in the lane. Sonon has ways to score. Attack the closeout kick, the extra pass, wide open three, count it. Textbook, penetrate the baseline, get the defense to rotate. The extra pass gets Luca Stellini the chance to open his own account. Well, Sanon, as we said, instant offense. Sipisu gets it into the half court. They run a little Spain pick and roll action. Tessatori's deep, and Sidorov has to take one for the team. Oh, catch and release is off. Defensive rebound. Saron falls into his hands. Saron. Sanon keeps it now, gives it up. Heron will look to reverse the basketball. Sidorov in the lane for two off the glass is good. Ilya Sidorov ties the scores at 28. New ball game. Morishkini looks to back in, tries to get deep. Sweet release and three. As we just said, Visconti can shoot the basketball. Shoot with a capital S. He just gets his feet set and just write them in the book. Sidorov coming to play. It's an interesting feel here. I think. Oh, no rotation, great cut. And Visconti has 8 quick points. 24-year-old forward from Pesaro. Great effort to keep it alive. Conti needs a pass, finds one. Severini will hand it over. Tessitore just held his space, but he stepped out of bounds as he landed. Well, any Ukrainian fan get with one eye on the Iceland score. They're down 10 to Spain at the moment. 6:41 here in the second quarter. 3-point game. And they turn over again with too much driven. Boys knew it. And they recover it though. Great effort by Bobrov. Sanon wide open again. The penetration, the kick. The three hits nothing. The ball will be with Ukraine. Satori picks up the personal. Well, shouldn't really be Tessatori's foul. And Severini was in fact charged with it. Pissu looks to run. Visconti gives it up. Smith gets it off to Sanon. Penetration off the glass for two is good. Can manufacture angles off the glass. Just got half a step, finished the play. Cuts it to a 3-point game. Wow, the finish. Moraschini not deserving of the points. Sanon. Nice pass to the inside for the easy two. Super pass. And Bobrov held his space, got an angle, and uses the ring to protect it, and Bobrov closes it to a 1-point game. Timeout, Italy. Points out of the 34 on that off that Ukrainian bench. Sanon with 9 of those. 4 from 4 from the field for him. 3 assists as well. We said things would either be great or not great. There's no middle ground with Sanon, and at the moment, all things good. And it really has helped Ukraine stay right in this. Pissu into the half court. Tori hooks the post, gets it in the mid block. Nice cut, super pass. Everyone caught on the wrong side. Great execution by Italy. Uznik gets to the foul line, needs a pass, finds a pass. And again, the over dribbles beginning to really hurt Ukraine. Vojnilovic this time was the guilty party.
Per l'Italia entra Ricci e Caruso.
The tempo is like settling in to St. Italy feel really comfortable, and they get to run their sets. They set their screens, and Mannion's wide open and fills it up. 19 points personal in the first half. And Nico Mannion doesn't look like he's going to stop anything soon. Stovey in the post. Gets deep, is fouled, and will have to earn them on the free throw line. Tempest Stovey on the free throw line to make this a 4-point game, which he does. 4 minutes to remain in the first half. And this is, for Ukraine, it depends how well Italy execute. But they're running half-court stuff now. Manu, his feet set, is short, still a little bit outside the range. Just an intriguing matchup. Mannion's been unbelievably productive. Can he maintain that, or are Italy going to start sharing the ball as they normally would? But they've got a little bit Mannion focused. And again, looking down low and looking deep. Lucas Shaw tries to turn the corner. Look, gets it back. Lucas Shaw, feet set for three, is off. Defensive rebound is owned by Caruso. Shaw's going to be charged with the personal. They can't get the deep catch, so the three is long. Great work on the glass. Pissu has been wanting the ball for ages, goes back to that same side in traffic, pulls the trigger, doesn't get it to go. That's an effort on the glass. Great job as Severini comes down with it. Pissu opens out, needs a pass, drops it inside. And really doesn't get the drop. Again, it's a tremendous effort on the board, this time by Ricci. Pestovi, the extra pass, they're going to count that. And Ukraine still hanging around. 2 to go in the first half, down 2. Mannion turns the corner, breaks it down, drops it inside, but turns it over. It would have been easier to take it himself. Then on off the back ball for 2 is good. He just knows how to score. And we're tied at 40. Mannion 5 on the possession, step back, takes the tough one. And the Ukraine, with 1:20 to go, have a chance to lead it. Last minute of this first half. Pisu now again. Italy, this is the type of tempo they want to run. They want to run their half-court stuff, looking to go inside, looking to change angles and get shots off screens. Ball's knocked away, and we'll go back to the Ukraine. And it's all static for Italy. Everyone's having to make a play 1 on 2. Just not sharing the ball, and definitely not sharing the ball fast enough. Ukraine will take the timeout at lead by 3.
Se fanno l'elevetro, il piccolo si incastra, quello che è sopra cambia, ok? Giochiamo allo stacco, a composto, la tocca.
Sentire ancora Italia, Italia, Italia.
Gatskas still making that same point. I think he thinks there's been a bit too much of the arm bar. So the Ukraine with the ball and with a 3-point lead. Sanon, who's been good since he's come on. Everything's under control. Stop, pops and floats. Doesn't get the 2 to drop, but it does mean that they'll get the ball back. Mannion going to try and use as much as he can of the shot clock. 10 remain on it now. .13 seconds for Ukraine to re-establish the lead, going the other way here, going into the half. Wozniak, 8 seconds. Looks like he wants to break it down himself. Stops, fires up the 3, doesn't get the drop. And that will do it. They'll do it for the half. Super competitive game. And there's confirmation. The Ukraine. Here we go then, start of the third quarter. We're locked at 43. Ukraine trying to stay alive in the World Cup. Lichi hands it off. Pesu backs it out, looks inside. Turnover. Look, goes upstairs, whistle on the plate. Miroslav Bobrov was looking for a highlight, but Moroshkini fouled him as he tried to take off. Ozana Glisic trying to manage players while his two co-officials try to resolve something with the table. Heron. Sanon, who starts the second half, whistle on the play. It's going to be an offensive foul. Pesu in the half court. Mannion off the down screen. Looks at the Testatorelli ball screen. So wanted in the block. Nice move. Far side of the ring. Gets off balance. Had more time and space than he thought. Sanon moves it on. Hand by Testatorelli. Hits the deck trying to recover it. Wozniak moves it back out. 7 on the possession. Povey takes a tough one. They had better shots than that. Foul called. And Alexander Lepovy will go to the free throw line. Got to max out the opportunities they've got. Away from home in Italy, nothing simple. Make your throws. 0 for 2 is not going to help. 8:50 to go in the third. Pesu gets it to Mannion. Same play with a high screen. They're going to come back to this side. Satori going up against Buzniuk. Gets him deep. Goes with the left hand off the glass. Too easy. They can't leave that one-on-one. If they switch, they're going to have to go help. Sanon. Great recovery by Tessatori. He's really putting in a shift at the defensive end. Mannion turns the corner in the lane. Nice find. The 3 is short. Lichi couldn't get it to go. Buzniuk looks down low. Heron. Baseline, the help comes. Needs a pass. Buzniuk going up. Is fouled. He'll go to the free throw line. Great decision to attack the closeout. No one in the drive lane at all. Can't say enough good things about Amidio Tessatori defensively. Just putting his body on the line. Buzniuk gets the first. This team believes right now, I think. Buzniuk with 3 points. Make that 4. And we've got a new ball game at 45 apiece. 7:50 remains in the third. Pesu again comes off the high screen. They run a little Spain action. Tessatori, this time they do look to help, so they have to skip. And Lichi just buries the 3. Moroshkini, great read. They had the post filled. The help had to go. Find the open man. The open man knocks down the 3. Sanon in the lane, little floater, doesn't get it to go. This is where you think sometimes it's not a great option to start him. Moroshkini moves it on Pesu. Mannion attacks it down the middle, spins back to the lane for 2 is good. Sweet move. Nico Mannion going to work. 21 points personal. Sanon again on the dribble, looking to make things happen. Buzniuk inside out. Povey doesn't get the three to go. Heron's on the glass. That'll be a Ukraine basketball. That's Satori again. Can't say enough good things. Really putting in a shift. Schnuck comes off the high screen. Gonna reposition. Heron will dive now into the hole. Just about hangs on. Three is gone. He's short. Defensive rebound. But she comes down with it. Pisu down the floor, needs a pass, finds one. The Satori can't control it. Ball will belong to Ukraine. Sheeny wants the foul when he took the three, but I think he kicked out. Game day 11 in the World Cup qualifiers. Just this and one more to go. And then we'll finally know who's going to be making their way to the Philippines, Japan and Indonesia for the biggest basketball tournament there is. Triple gets in the lane, nice look, but great hands. Just broke it up. Sipisu in transition. Upstairs for the easy two, and they blow it. Great follow. Tessitore again puts the shift in. Just outworks his opponent. Shannon stops and pops and takes a poor one, and that's Heron on the glass with the offensive foul. Shannon starting, hasn't really delivered the outcome. Sidorov checks in, as does Pestovi. Pisu into the half court. Nico Mannion. This is when Italy feel comfortable running the options they want to run. Penetration is foul. Wojnarowski picks up the personal. Kini. On the free throw line, chance to make this a 9-point game with 5:15 to go in the third. Oh, the momentum swings the Italian way again. The offensive rebound. Mannion has it. 5 on the possession. Takes the ball screen. Steps back for the long two. It gets nothing. Sidorov in transition will take the early Pestovi ball screen. Has it knocked away by Pesu. Ball goes out of bounds and back to Italy. Again, Ukraine have to find a way to stop the bleeding. Pesu looks for the pick and the pop. And can't fault Testatori's effort. Poor pass, but he tried to recover it. Qualifiers into the half court, Sidorov. Someone's got to find some offensive rhythm. Is in the lane, gets blocked, and Pestovi clears up the mess and gets the two. They desperately needed those two. A team that moves the ball so well, all of a sudden, wants to make plays for themselves. Nico Mannion, well, he blew the easiest shot he's had all night. Wide open layup. Giordano Bortolani from Verona. 22-year-old shooting guard steps in, the three is off. Usually it comes down with the defensive rebound. Chance to cut this to a 4 or a 3-point game. Well, they offer Pestovi the three. He says, thank you. One possession game again, 3:40 to go in the third. Pissu. Testatori tries to answer a three with a three, is no good. Wozniak again advances the basketball. Whistle on the player, Heron will go to the free throw line. Gets Mannion on his back and then just goes through the contact. After Pestovi. Well, the scout report says, apparently must say, offer Pestovi the three, because Testatori just went and just collapsed to the charge circle. Slav Bobrov makes the first. It's a 1-point game. Second, not really changing his combinations at the moment. Likes his backcourt as is, in particular. Pestovi cleans up the mess on the defensive boards, and Ukraine, trained by as many as 7, have a chance to lead this. 2:50 to go in the third. Wozniak moves it on. Pestovi goes back. Wozniak. Pestovi inside. High-low Bobrov for 2. Patience. Change of angle. Get the shot you want. Ukraine did it all in that possession. Timeout to Italy. Ukraine have a 1-point lead and the momentum. But Italy needed just to stop that little momentum swing. Secco took the time out. It's always about tempo for Italy. If they can keep the tempo sharp and move the Ukraine on defense, they'll get good shots. But when they play a lot of dribble, I'm not sure. Mannion is fouled. He'll go to the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
Mannion restores the Italian lead from the free throw line. Wozniak. Pestovi gets a touch in the post. Takes the tough move. Defensively, it was tough down there. Sidorov will inbound. 4.7 seconds left on the possession. One of those like, it's a momentum play. Sidorov's going to put this up. Gets to the lane. Takes the tough one off the glass for two. Didn't settle for the jumper. Tough play by Ilya Sidorov. Still 2 minutes to go in the third quarter, and both teams look like they're just going to toe-to-toe it. Mannion steps up for the three, is short. Whistle on the play. Italy in the penalty. Ukraine will go to the free throw line. Foul will be called on Severlini. And that's why we're saying try to get Pestovi touches. Mannion will spend some time on the bench. Spissu is back. One of those two has been in the game for the whole game. And the free throw line is beginning to be a real negative for Ukraine. Down at 60% and going downwards at the moment. So Coach Pasecco wants that reviewed. Just let this play out. He has the opportunity to review. So, successful challenge. It's the second side. Spissu with the over the head. Gets it back, lines up the three, it's no good. And with the exception of Mannion, no one on the Italian team, well, as well as Visconti, has looked comfortable shooting the basketball. From deep, Sidorov is way off. Settled for it, still had 8 seconds on the possession. And as coach says, look to attack it. Last minute of the third, we said this was going to be tight. Ukraine trying to hang in there. Severini. We go high-low, foul on the play, and Pestov is too easy. He got too deep, space to throw the ball into. Great recognition, though. It's a long pass. The help's got to be there a little quicker. But Pestovi and Heron, if he gets going as well, are going to be a handful as this game gets down the stretch. Gatskis orchestrating. Pestovi, 11 points personal. Still 11 points personal. The Ukraine with a 2-point lead, 26 seconds remain in the third. Pesu has it. Where do they go? Who do they try and run plays for? Visconti from the perimeter was just phenomenal in the second quarter. Pesu goes up himself, steps back for three and fills it up. The halfway line three is no good. And on the back of Marco Spissu, just taking it on his shoulders, steps back for three, restores Italy's lead, and they're going to the fourth, a point to the good. There it is, Italy with a 58-57 lead. Game of runs and momentum swings. Ukraine still shooting 65% from two. It's clear where they should try and go. Italy countered that with a 41% from the three-point line. When Italy were allowed, if that's the right word, to run their sets, get into some structure, and then play off it, they were very good. When Ukraine forced them to make plays, they went on runs of their own. The equations aren't difficult. Artem Pestovi needs some touches of the basketball. Whether it's with Bobrov, whether it's with Haran on the inside, that's a tough matchup for Italy. But Spissu ends the quarter with the three and gives his team the narrowest of advantages. Here we go then, start of the fourth quarter. Ukraine need the win. It looks like Spain will beat Iceland, so a win will keep Ukraine alive. The three is no good. Defensive rebound, big time rebound by Severini. In transition, at speed. They can't get it. Great rebound, Severini, both ends of the floor. Sconti on the inside, great pass. They just can't buy a three. Sidorov's after it. The ball will belong to the Ukraine. Frantic start to the fourth. Tempo, yes. Both teams will want to control tempo, but you've got to execute right now. Lukashov into the half court for the Ukraine. Tough work on the glass. The ball will go back to Italy. Bobrov just couldn't control the ball. Prosecco, the emotion will begin to come right now. It's either going to be a massive positive or perhaps it could detract. Nice cut, nice pass. Sipesu for two. Finishes the quarter with the three. Starts the quarter with a made two. Wojnarowicz will go to the free throw line. Nice fake, puts it on the floor. There's the blocking foul as he goes up. Now with 8:34 to go, we've got a new ball game. 60 apiece. World Cup qualifier basketball. Pesu drops it off. Tessitore just threw himself to the floor here. I think it's the ball that hits him in the... Yeah, didn't see anything that Pestovi did. 4.7 seconds remain on the possession clock. Tessitore, I think, got a little bit ball and hand at the same time. Mannion's back. Buzzolani sits. A lot of firepower on the floor for Italy at the moment from the perimeter. Pesu stops and fires the three. Doesn't get it to drop. Defensive rebound. It's a battle on the glass. Wow, it's hard work there. Lukashov slips, recovers. It's a scramble. They're going to go back to front. He's going to slip right there. Great effort by both, but Visconti's all over it. Tessitore needs a pass. Pesu wraps it. Tessitore thinks about it, goes to work. Pestovi off balance. Great decision. Tessitore has just left it all out there. Mannion has it, takes the ball screen, gets a little separation in the lane, steps through, kicks, 6 on the shot clock. They have to take it deep on the clock, don't get it to go. That's a super effort. They line up the 3, is no good. Tessitore, just phenomenal effort. Pestovi's going to pick up the foul. And it'll be Pestovi's 4th personal. That's a big time call. Well, the big time call is what do they do from the bench? Pestovi's going to sit with 7:25 to go. Mannion goes back to the inbounder. Sipisu with a reverse layup for 2. Sidro off the screen is off with the 3. Great look by Visconti. Sipisu off the glass for 2. All about Visconti's vision. Sees it before he even lands. He's trying to get rid of it.
Сыграем сейчас так. Смотрите.
Кто играет?
Сейчас, смотри, ты играй в кулак здесь. Богдан, Вова и Суп, ты первый. Бобби здесь, Липа. Идешь здесь, Богдан. Если тебя держит, любой, не любой, ты идешь здесь. Дэри за Бобби, потом. Сплит, Вова там, Липа там. Ну, чтобы не было, им давать место.
So Italy will show pressure coming out of that timeout. Sanon's in the game. I have to say, this could make or break the result for the Ukraine. If Sanon gets going, it could help them win this. Uznu in the lane, needs something, goes out. Sanon with 8 seconds on the clock. Spins, kicks. They have to take a prayer at the end of it. A short defensive rebound by Tessitore, who's been phenomenal. Okay, blow the layup. Uznu going the other way. Wide open, 3 on the end of the break. Tessitore with another rebound. Sipisu just throws the dagger through the heart. Opens out the 7-point game. There's plenty of time left, but the emotion just drained out of Coach Bagatsis on the side. Sanon again on the dribble, blocking foul, I think.
Visconti, terzo fallo.
So the refs are going to review this one, I think. I want to know if there was any intent to play the basketball. Could be an unsportsmanlike foul. Let's take a look. Sanon puts it on the floor. That's going to be an interesting call on Visconti. Not really sure how you can describe that one. I think that has to be an unsportsmanlike foul. No, they're just going to call it normal. Sanon on the free throw line. Simply has to tick it over this possession. 7 down before these come. I'm not sure they can come back from a 7, 8, 9 point margin. The second is good. Cuts it to a 2-possession game. Sipesi's been phenomenal in this second half. But it's been phenomenal in his time. Hasn't had to rush. Oh, Mannion with the feed. Tessitore with a throwdown. And it's out to an 8-point game. Dangerous time here for the Ukraine. Sanon again on the dribble. Kicks to the wing. Musnuk's got to shoot the basketball. Sanon will. And he's short. And there's going to be a holding foul on Tessitore, I think. That'll be the 3rd team foul for Italy with 5:15 to go in the game. Musnuk comes off the ball screen, gets to the foul line, shakes a little move off the glass, can't get it to go. The referee has stopped it. There's the he has had a game. Mannion just getting it done. 10-point game, goes to 25. And the defense comes up with a steal. Mannion has it in transition. Pissu and Mannion carrying their team here. Mannion crosses over, steps back for the 3. Count it! Mannion goes to 28 personal. 26 minutes of basketball with 4 to go. Pisu and Mannion have just been a different level. Their consistency throughout the minutes they've played has been unbelievable. Turnover. That's the way to stay in the passing lane. Visconti comes up with another big play, this time at the defensive end. Trying to milk the time a little bit here. The open Sevalini from the corner for 3. The mountain just got bigger. Usnuk won't shoot it. They reverse it. They need this 3. They get one. The ball reversal to the open look. And Kovlaia is at a lifeline. Sipisu, 10 on the possession. Backs it out, 13-point ball game, 3:20 to go. Visconti can't get it to drop. Sanon. Bobrov, got to go to work. Foul line jump shot for Helon is good. All of a sudden, the basket looks a little bit bigger for the Ukraine. 11-point game, Mannion has it. The crowd are in it. Testatori's just been phenomenal. Still wants the basketball. They're going to skip it. Testatori wants it, gets it in the block. Going to try and work on Kovalaia. Great defense by Kovalaia. Visconti is long with a 3. Ukraine come down with it. Chance to get it to single digits. Haran. They're going to call that a blocking foul. Testatori in a heap. There's your body on the line for your country. Haran will have a chance to cut this to a single-digit game just when you thought they were down and out. They find a way. It's like the end of a heavyweight contest here. Testatori with 4 fouls. Peeled himself off the floor. Testatori has to sit. Richie's back. Haran simply has to make both. Has to make both and get a stop to give themselves a shot at this. Just to make it a 9-point game, 2:24 to go, still enough time. Can't get it to drop. Defensive rebound belongs to Visconti. Visconti's been good. Ricci will hand it off. Italy try and spread the floor. Mannion steps back for the 3, is short. Offensive rebound by Licci. Wants to use some time. Pisu. Pisu has it. Turns down the Ricci screen. Now who'll use it? So Pisu from deep. Oh, he just knocks it down and probably knocks the Ukraine out of the World Cup. 13-point margin, 1:47 to go. They try and answer with a 3 and they do. They just will not lie down. Great effort. It'll be an Italian basketball. Haran just will not give it up. 10-point game, 1:40 to go. Absolute must for a stop on this possession. But Sipisu 19 points. Mannion with 28 points. The backcourt is getting it done. 4 offensive rebounds this quarter for Italy. In a 10-point game, crucial number. Mannion has it. Feels the double team, finds the pass. Way to go to the open side. 10 seconds on the possession. Pessu steps back for the 3. Oh! See, Pessu is in a different place now. Goes to 21 personal. Four for 8 from the three-point line. He's made his last 3. He's been good for the whole game. In the fourth quarter, he has just been out of this world. 83-70. Look on the free throw line, makes the first. Stranger things have happened in this game. Eleven-point game, 1:23 to go. Got to come up with a stop right now, a steal right now. Mannion just about breaks the timeline. They're going to give it back to Italy. Seconds on the possession. 11-point game. 1:13 to go in the game. Ukraine still have 2 fouls to give. There's one of them. Now Ukraine in the penalty as well. Got to defend it now. Don't need to foul. Just got to get the stop. The open 3 is off. Great work on the glass. That's a rebound by Visconti. Mannion comes back down to himself, but they blocked it. Pessu with the runner. Another offensive rebound, and the putback doesn't go for Visconti. Got to put it up. There's a holding foul underneath. Time, the clock is the enemy for Ukraine right now. Successful with both free throws, it becomes a 3-possession game. That's almost certainly it right now. That means it will still be a 4-possession game, make or miss this last one. Four-possession game, 33 seconds. Well, they get the turnover. They'll take the 2, cut it to 8. There's only 20 seconds to go. They look long. Severini, soft flush for 2. Back to 10. Italy, and in particular their backcourt, have found a way to win. The Ukraine were right there. But in front of the sellout, Prosecco and Italy set up a group deciding game against Spain on Sunday and eliminate Ukraine from the World Cup. 85-75, Italy get the 10-point win on the back of 49 points from their guards. And Amedeo Tessitore with an 11-6 performance that just doesn't do him the justice it deserves. He was just phenomenal on the inside. So the Ukraine lose and will be eliminated. Italy gets the win. What a game, though. What a performance by the Ukraine national team.
Pienso que un sueño parecido no volverá más. Y me pintaba las manos.
49 points and 13 assists between the two of them. Chip in with a couple of rebounds as well, and they're going to be all over these best plays. Ukraine hung in. In the fourth quarter, they tied it up. but they could not cope with the performance of Nico Magna and Marco Pissu. From the inside and from beyond the three-point line. Between them, they shot around 55% from the three-point line. They were just tough. They were just tough. And they had great support. Cesarini was good in the second half in particular. Visconti came up with numbers. Visconti only 7 points for Visconti on his 3 from 9, with 6 rebounds, a couple of assists. Really was an ideal foil for the two guards, but without Amadeo Tessitore, I don't know if any of it would have happened. 11 points for Tessitore, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, had an efficiency rating of 14, which put him, only had Pissu and Mannion above him. Tremendous job by the Italians. Ukraine gave it their best shot, couldn't quite manage it. There's confirmation. Italy and Spain face off on Sunday. Iceland lost. And the Ukraine will not be going to the Philippines. What a performance by the Italians. Here's the qualification confirmation. Spain and Italy already in that qualification table. The rest of those places will be filled up over the next few days. And we'll have more games at that level. Tremendous performance by Italy. Absolutely tremendous performance. The guards were unbelievable, efficient, as well as great scoring. What a great night in Livorno. We'll leave you now. Goodbye from Italy. I hope you enjoyed that one.